guys, Chrisspy here. Today's video is going to be my top 10 favorite beauty products of all time. So these are my absolute must-haves, things that I'm absolutely in love with, and things that I've really tested out and have passed the Chrisspy test, which is a very hard test to pass. So we're gonna start strong. We're gonna start with like my favorite makeup product in the whole world. NYC Liquid Liner. Anyone who watches my videos knows I love a big, dramatic, sharp wing, and this is my absolute favorite liquid liner. I've tried like every single liquid liner there is, but nothing performs as well to me as this liquid liner. I actually have a video on an in-depth video on how to create a winged liner using this guy, so I encourage you guys to check it out. I'll leave a link down below. The reasons why I like this is because the brush can get really, really small, so you can get precise, or it can get really big when you need to fill in your wing quick. It's not too watery, it's kind of creamy, but it glides over the skin. Sometimes when you use a felt tip liner, it pulls on your skin and it skips. Like, this is really easy to get a clean line with. And my favorite part about it, it's like $3.99. Oh, and it's a matte black. So yeah, this is my favorite liner. If you haven't tried it yet, definitely check it out. You will thank me later. The next item on my list is also a drugstore item. It is the Cheekers Covergirl blush. This one is my favorite because it just has the right amount of pigmentation. Other blushes, when I go to apply it, it's either it doesn't show up at all or it comes off really, really strong. I first discovered this on a music video. I was assisting for a makeup artist. I saw that he was using the Covergirl blush and I was a little bit surprised, like, oh, Covergirl, you know, like you assume that a celebrity makeup artist is gonna be using all high-end stuff. He wasn't. And he was like, yeah, dude, it's the best blush, you have to try it. And he was actually using I think this is Classic Pink, I don't know, because the label disappeared. But anyways, Classic Pink is my favorite shade and he was using it on his client. Ever since then, I fell in love with the blush and I use it every day. Next on my list is Better Than Sex Mascara from Too Faced. Mascara is very important, right? It's a very personal thing. I give all mascaras a shot. I feel like a lot of them are kind of the same, but for some reason, this one I feel like just really builds your lashes out and gives you lots of lashes. I like it when it's a little bit dry, like when the brush is brand new and there's a lot of product on it, it kind of sticks the lashes together, you know what I mean? You just have like 3 big eyelashes. This one, if you kind of wipe the excess product off when it's brand new, and then you really go in there and spend time and separate the lashes, like wiggle the wand, it makes you have a ton of lashes. Next up is Benefit Porefessional. So this is a primer. It's been around for a while and I always heard people rave about it, but I guess I kind of overlooked the priming step. Again, it's underneath the foundation. Does it really make it stay on longer? Like, I guess I didn't really understand what it does. But what this does is it helps with texture. I have deep pores and like texture problems right here on my cheeks. So I put a thin layer all over, and then here on my cheeks where I want it to go and fill in the pores and make that a smooth surface, I actually pat it in, or just like super, super lightly, I wipe it over. And I feel like on the whole, it does make my face look smoother, and I'm glad that I took more time to kind of play with this and see what it actually does. Next, I want to talk about foundations. I'm always going through phases with foundations. It's like sometimes I'm into powders, sometimes I'm into liquids, but one staple, like one great foundation that I always come back to that I really, really like is MAC Studio Fix Fluid. My favorite way to apply this is with a beauty blender, and I like it because you can make it as sheer as you want, or you can really build it into full coverage. Sometimes, like for my cousin, I had to do her makeup. I wasn't sure how her skin was gonna react. I knew that, I did my cousin's makeup for her wedding. I knew that Studio Fix Fluid was a good foundation that wasn't gonna let me down, because that's an important date. Another one of my favorite foundations is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. It's the same way. I like to apply it with a beauty blender. It gives really good coverage. Yeah, I've been using this for a long time. I'm always trying new foundations, but I always find myself coming back to this guy also. Next up is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. Ever since we first came in contact, we haven't left each other's side. This guy is in my makeup bag and I use it every single day. It's my favorite. I mostly use this one for the nose because it's a little bit gray. It's not as warm. For the warmer ones, I'll use them to contour the forehead or the cheekbones. And this yellow one, I'll use it down the center of my nose. I love a powder contour kit because I just feel like it's easier to use than a cream. Sometimes with the cream, it's harder to blend it or to get the darkness or lightness that you want. And when you mess up, if you take that cream off, you're gonna take off everything you have underneath. With the powder, I feel like you just kind of have more wiggle room for mistakes and you can build coverage easier, and yeah. And this is the first one that she came out with. There's another contour kit that came out after this, but this is the original one and this one is my favorite. While we're on face products, I want to talk about Monica Dar C3 Yellow Powder. This is a face powder. It's actually for all over the face, but I use it under the eyes. So I get a lot of criticism for using this under my eyes, but the reason why I use it is because I haven't found a liquid or cream concealer for underneath the eyes that works for me. Like they all either crease or my eyelashes, I think, like rub against it or something, and then I have like black marks down here, and I don't know, I just can't find anything that I like as much as this. Like I don't get like people who bake under the eyes, like that doesn't work for me. Like if I put that on, I have like so many wrinkles and it's so heavy and it doesn't get as bright as I want. With this powder, I feel like I can just put it on, it gets super, super light, because you know I like my under eyes light. But yeah, this is my favorite. I've tried also Studio Fix powder, which is a really good powder from MAC, but it's too heavy for the under eyes. This one is really light, you can build it, and yeah, that's why I like this guy. So my all-time favorite makeup remover is MAC wipes. These are like hit or miss with people. You either really like them or you really don't. For me, I just love it's so easy to just take a wipe and not have to go get like a bunch of cotton balls or tissues and put the makeup remover. Like this takes off the eye makeup so easy. And a pro tip, because I'm a pro, I guess, is after you open them, you actually can sit them down like this, because the bottom of the package is really concentrated with liquid. So if you sit them facing down like this, the liquid is going to disperse into the front as well, so that those front wipes that you get are nice and wet also. Also, this isn't really like an all-time beauty favorite, but I just picked it up and I wanted to share it with you guys because I've been looking for this forever, is this MAC Half Lash Curler. So this is cool because you can go and curl the fake lash, or you can get really precise with your own lashes and curl it. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I never see these, but I saw it at MAC the other day. So I have a few brushes that I want to mention. My favorite eyeshadow brush, which for me is a total must-have, is my MAC 217 brush. I just used it, so it has a little bit of eyeshadow on it. This is great for the crease for blending, and I've tried lots of dupes, but the 217 from MAC is my absolute favorite. And I know that MAC brushes are a little bit more pricey than other brushes, but I feel like it's worth it in this case. And also, like, if you take good care of them, they last a really long time. Like I heard people say like, oh, my MAC brush didn't last. I'm like, mine do, but I take good care of them and I wash them and I keep them in a separate bag. Like I don't keep them floating with my makeup in my makeup bag. I feel like they get beat up and really dirty easily when you do that. I use that in conjunction with a 224 brush, which is something like this, like a bigger fluffy brush. I actually couldn't find my 224 brush. I don't know where it went. So it's a little bit bigger and it's not as dense, so it doesn't apply the product as dense. It kind of just gives you like a wash of color. So what I like to do in all my videos, this is like whenever I pull out the 217, I have the bigger fluffy brush with it. So I put this in the crease and then I use this to kind of diffuse it outwards. This one is Lab Squared Just Blending In Brush. I'll list some 224 alternatives in the info box also. So this is one of my favorite brushes. This is what I use to apply my under eye powder, but this is also good for all over the face for highlighting, and you could even use it for contouring too. Oh, actually, that's a good idea. This is from a brand called Essence of Beauty. They used to be at CVS. I think they're still at Target, but I don't see them that much anymore. But this one is perfect for the under eye, because here when I need to get in really precise, I can do that with the little brush. And then with the big end of the brush, I go ahead and blend it all around. I've had this one for years and I absolutely love it. So next up, I want to talk about tanning. You guys know, you see my trials and tribulations with tanning. Like I live in a constant cycle of fake tanning and then scrubbing off. It's really not fun. So my favorite tanning product that I found is Lovington. I used to have a spray tan package at Palm Beach Tan and I would do the Mystic Booth just for time's sake, because I was like, Well, I wasn't really using this guy, I was using other ones, and I was just sick of like the scrub off, put on cycle it was wearing on me. So I liked the Mystic because it would save time, but to tell you the truth, it didn't get me that dark. Like it kind of made me go from like pale to not pale, but not necessarily tan. So I started using Lovington. I feel like this gets you like fitness competitor stage ready. Like it gets you that like brown, like I like that brown. I was just kidding. Like it doesn't make me that dark, but I wish it did. So yeah, I like to use it with a foam mitt opposed to like the velvety mitt because I feel like it just kind of slides the product around too much. So I use this with a foam mitt. Last but not least, one of my all-time favorite products is Sally Hansen leg spray. If anybody used this, they probably have the same affection for it as I do. I always saw it and I was like, does that really work? What is it? Like, is it gross? Basically, it's kind of like a foundation for your legs. If you're not that tan, you can put it on and it not only does it make your legs pretty tan, but it also smooths out the skin, so it looks really nice. And I like this one, the aerosol, because in pictures it doesn't flash back. One time I used the Sally Hansen, it was kind of like the leg spray, but it was in a squeeze bottle, and that one gave me flashback. Like in pictures it looked like there was foundation on my legs, and I was like, that's not fun. It's water resistant, so once you put it on, it doesn't come off until you actually put soap and scrub it off. And whenever I'm wearing like a skirt or showing my legs, I always wear it, and it's just great. All right, you guys, so those were some of my favorite products. I think it was actually more than 10, but that's okay. It's like 2 or 3 more. Just, you know. I'm glad that I finally did this because I realized I've never shared my actual favorites all in one video. I was also thinking about doing kind of just like best sanitation practices for makeup artists, or just how to keep your makeup sanitary, because I've seen some stuff online lately about like makeup artists like being gross basically. So I kind of wanted to share what I learned or what I was taught when I was working in retail as far as sanitation goes. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely let me know. I think that's all I have to say for right now. Definitely give me thumbs up, leave me a comment below, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. A little gnat flying around. You can see it, just landed on the monitor. It's hot in here, it's hot. I'm gonna let you live for now, but little hussy with your bra showing.